Okay, what we're doing today is we are cleaning up this mess of wiring that's from my headlights. When I first got the bike, it was not using headlight at all, and it just had some bullet connectors at the end of this cable. So I actually just reused the bullet connectors from somewhere else, hooked up some basic bullets to get my lights working, get it through an MOT. Of course, now I've got it through the MOT, and it's time for me to clean all this up. Now what I'm going to be doing is basically snipping what's here, resoldering on my own connections, taping it up, getting it all nicely soldered and tightened up so it's not this just mess. So the first job is to reveal the mess. Now, what I'm going to do is, because I'll never remember around which way these things went, I'm actually going to completely use a new socket and pins, which I'll just snip here and add in some extra wire. You know what? I'm going to snip here and add in some extra wire. So I'm probably going to snip here and here. Add in the splice so I can keep this connection. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I think that cut is going to be easier. And I can put on some new heat shrinking just to kind of bundle it all nicely together, because there's nothing wrong with this connection itself. It's all fine. It saves me reusing one of mine. I think that's the way we're going to go. one single cable that goes from the main harness into my light fitting, into my speedo light fitting, so that's all triggered off the same lights, and that is going to be long enough that I can then tuck up all the excess into the actual light fitting housing, and it makes the bike a lot neater. So overall, I'm very impressed with that. It took a lot longer than expected. It was a lot more difficult, but I'm very happy. Okay, now we're just going to get it up on the bike and we should be laughing. You can say quickly just before we get started, the cable connector fits in there. Our cable comes up, loops through, and goes up to the speedo dial here. And basically all of this excess is actually going to tuck up nicely neatly inside here. And this is our existing connector. What I'll do is I'll actually put a link to that in the description so you can see that connects up. Alright, time to get it all mounted. Light wiring goes straight into there. So let's just take a moment to appreciate that. See, it's a much named single connection point, and you can see now as we come round, our lights all work. First side, or running lights, then our headlight, and then our main beam, which is all pointing quite nicely, and that's all working. So I shall put a link in the description to the connector, because I actually have one of those ready to go off Amazon in case that one was duff, but this one came out well. As you can see here, I've still got a fair amount of wiring to clean up. This is from the old setup where the main connector goes through to the dashboard, and that was taken off before I got the bike, so I have an aftermarket speedo, and so I need to tidy up this wiring to account for that. But once that's done, that'll be nicely cleaned up. Next steps are to look at what I'm going to be doing next time round, which is probably talking about making it into a bit more of a cafe racer. It's very stunty Street Fighter. I do like the look. However, I feel like it's time to split this up, pop some clip-on bars on, and I'm probably going to go right underneath, mount a fairing there so it just about covers the speedo, relocate the LED lights, and we'll try something new. Okay, thanks very much.